Wow.
Rawr.
Are we ready for recap?
Type shit. Yeah, that's still.
Kind of.
Roar.
Roar.
I'm gonna take that as yes. Ahem. Last we left off, our red right hand. They were separated. Most certainly separated, as one half of them had been sent to a demi-plane in hell, and the other half of them were still in New Pisswater mid-teleportation spell. And as that teleportation spell was cast, that faction of the party found themselves not teleporting directly to Ursabon, but somewhere in between. As they found themselves in what seemed to be an abandoned building of some sort with Ursabon in it, just as equally confused as they were. As they discussed what the hell was going on, cries for help could be heard emanating from the basement of this abandoned building, God knows where. The party, not being afraid of anything, the brave souls they are, went down to investigate, finding a figure down there. A possum in a wizard's cloak and hat, in a wheelchair severely injured, introducing himself as Abernathy, the Pantheon's god of magic. See, Abernathy here had been working for the regicide for quite some time, being one of the helpers of the late Emperor on a planet known as Vigilo. But upon receiving orders to return to the Pantheon, found himself ambushed by Red Right Hand. As the party healed him and saw these shadowy stains on the wall of what seemed to be Red Right Hand uniformed figures, almost as if they had been eviscerated by a nuke or something. With only their after image shown on the walls. They quickly saw that everything in the regicide was not as it seemed, as there was no reason to slay Abernathy from what they could see. And as they contacted Vicky about the entire situation, it was told to them that Abernathy wasn't even supposed to be in the Pantheon. He was supposed to be back in Vigilo. Whoever had given those orders had given false ones, sent the Red Right Hand to assassinate him. As they figured out what to do, Ursabon handing over an amulet gifted to him by Lucifer Morningstar, you know, the devil from the Bible. As Abernathy came up with an idea, he would try and broker an alliance with this demon from hell. See what he could dig up on who exactly the traitor within the regicide was, as it was becoming more and more prevalent that this would be a rising issue as the war crept closer to the mainland. As Abernathy told the party that he was in their debt and would find a way to repay it, was dragged to hell after casting a spell on this necklace. Party, upon realizing this was occurring, quickly made their way out of the basement area, hijacking a car and making their way down the road. Meanwhile, in hell, our party found themselves in a sticky situation, as demonic horses appearing from the shadow began to manifest, dozens of them, massive in size, long in tongue, as these salivating mares began to approach the party, with the party's weapons doing little to nothing to stop them. Before, in an instant, right before these creatures were bound upon them, the voice of Remory once again rung out as he commanded them to make their way down to the first floor. As they came face to face with the figure, they were quickly told to only tell the guest that was coming in that they had been guests and were here of their own free will, or that they would kill them. As a man in white clothing and blonde hair walked in, followed by a possum in a wheelchair. As Abernathy explained that he was in a great deal of debt to the friends of the captured here, and that seeing them freed from whatever eternal torment they were about to experience would be a good way to repay that debt. As the Lord of Hell commanded their Ars Goetia to let them go and compensate them for this loss of time they had to endure down here. As Demi was handed 30 threads of fate in compensation. As they took this, the party quickly found themselves teleporting out of there and in front of traffic, as a massive pileup ensued as the party driving the car crashed into the party teleporting in the middle of the road. Demi getting clipped, some of them jumping out of the way as cars flipped over, totaled, semi-truck kind of came barreling down, probably killed a few civilians as the party escaped into an alleyway after that conundrum. Quickly they made their way into an alleyway, trying to figure out what transportation they could use before finally deciding and making their way across Sabewatch territory and out into Tinkertork territory. As they drove, energy signatures showed what seemed to be deep below the surface. A warwalker, a machine of great destructive power, a super weapon in and of itself being formulated. And as the car halted to a stop and they found themselves more or less ambushed on this road, dozens of snipers upon rooftops on neighboring buildings, what seemed to be exosuits manned by these gnomes, fast approaching. As these barreling machines approach, their party finds themselves in a situation most precarious. Party, what are we doing?
Do we know their motives for being in the city?
You can roll a history.
Like what?
Well, I mean,
what have
I
they
do
done?
know that we came. Oh,
This is kind of their district of the city.
yeah.
Good job, Demi.
Yeah, but like, they've been here a long time. Are you asking like
As-
why they came here to begin with?
Artemis, you kind of attempt to recollect on the Tinkertorks. They are
Oof.
one of the most advanced technological wise of the factions within the city. known for their intelligence. Engineers for the mafia, regularly violating the technology embargo placed upon the city. They were also the arms manufacturer that was able to get the materials for the Ironborn, the Ironbeards, to develop their markets. Big arms dealer within the city, especially. Nowadays, of course, they served Samuel Kane. And most notably, are probably the ones developing all the advanced weaponry that the Mafia now uses against Sable Watch. It's unknown exactly how much firepower they have within their district. But coming here unprepared for a sustained fight would not be in your best interest, as they are also very numerous.
Yeah, Ursaban had already done a head count.
Can someone give me just a recap on why we're going to the Tinker Talk?
I think it's because like we wanted to make friends with them somehow.
They,
Okay,
I mean, from what we just learned, they have connections with the other mobs as well, and they're
Yeah.
definitely Sable
That's
Watch.
why we want to make friends with them,
enemy.
so they. that
Well,
we
yeah,
can-
yeah. Yeah, I
Also, just fight Sable Watch.
Yeah, and Spite Sable
Yeah.
Watch.
our plan is
they
Uh,
they don't like Sable Watch, do they?
None of the
Nobody
Mafias
likes
do.
Sable Watch.
Nobody
No,
likes Sable
yeah.
Watch.
Okay.
nobody.
Does
Period.
there look to be like a, does there look to be like a leader
What
among
the
them?
fuck?
Yes, there does. He's in a
Does there look to be?
Sorry
Okay.
about that.
Sorry.
he's in a massive
Discord, do
exosuit.
We're good.
This one has a cape, so he's extra.
How would you say this exosuit is?
12 to 13
Oh,
feet.
wow.
Optimus,
So do you want to do the talking or do you want to leave this to me?
No.
I say let the common-minded speak to each other, but
You're short.
It's just Shogun on one
I
side of the
have,
group and Ursaban on the other side of the group.
yeah.
So do you want to talk?
Yeah.
Artemis,
yeah, I can do this. Artemis is gonna sort of gesture to the leader, or what he assumes to be the leader, and nice cape there, sir. I see you also have an affinity for the flare.
As the leader kind of, you watch the leader's helmet kind of go into the shoulder plating as it kind of folds in. And who might you be?
My name is Artemis Cross. I'm a renowned lawyer from my hometown, and a member of this here group. We've come here
Oh,
to
lawyer.
have a chat.
A lawyer, huh? That's funny, isn't it?
Yes, but
How creative, huh? As you watch this smaller gnome that's kind of been walking to the side of this mech kind of flip through what seems to be different signs as he turns a sign back towards the larger group, and everyone starts laughing. As you kind of
okay.
watch him turn around and put that back into his bag as it says the word laugh on the side of the sign.
Oh god, it's actually Lord Farquaad. No.
Okay,
God,
so that just means we just have to play to his ego.
I love these guys already.
It's hilarious.
You are certainly a funny one, sir.
Yes, I know. That's why I have the signs.
I find. Yes. Okay. Well, I believe we have a common enemy. In the he just gestures back to where the Sable Watch are. Sable Watch.
Why did you whisper? I can't
And,
hear you. What did you say?
We think we could. I said Sable Watch. I think
Oh.
we have a common enemy there. No.
Ah, yes, yes. Very much so. But. Oh, I come to us. What is this? Is this some sort of diversion, distraction? Are you coming to kill us?
Oh no, absolutely not. I have far too much respect for someone with a cape that nice.
Was that sarcasm?
I've often said the enemy of our enemy is our friend. No, not in the slightest. I'm way too neurodivergent for sarcasm. I like your cape.
Mm-hmm. Okay, continue.
So, you know, well, as we are, and as most of the factions are, that are warring against Saberwatch, alone we stand very little chance against the group. But together, unified, we can take them down a lot easier. And
What is this? Some sort of Wi-Fi alliance?
I think I accidentally muted myself on Discord.
You want to join the mafia?
This is gonna look to the rest of the group.
We want to join your mafia, not the mafia, not the.
We are the mafia.
Yeah.
Mafia. The mafia is one thing.
We want specifically to work alongside geniuses such as yourselves,
Mhm.
especially you. What's your name, by the way, or is there a better way to address you than sir?
Well, certainly we're on to names. So, what is your names first? You're in my territory, so I get to ask you first.
Oh, okay. So you are the leader here.
Oh, fair enough. Yes.
I'm
Was
Trip.
it not clear by the cape?
That could have just been sub leader, leader of this troop.
No.
It isn't.
I don't know. A cape that marvelous belongs to a true leader.
Yes, I am a true leader. One of you gets it. The rest of you are quiet, except for that small one who looks like a little bit like a rat.
Is he referring to me or Artemis?
You.
Looks like a rat. I'm assuming it's you.
Probably, yeah.
Yes,
Percival's
so
kinda
I'm
like
Trip. I'm not
raises
sure
a
why
hand.
the others aren't speaking at all to introduce themselves.
Just kind of feeling
And-
everything out. Everyone's so pushy for introductions. My name's Ursabon.
I am Emmanuel.
Mm.
I'm Demi.
Name's Usher.
Brandy. I will proceed to make myself scarce within the group.
That's my
like,
favorite
very
drink.
hidden.
Yeah, Brandy.
Yeah,
You're a-
that's him.
I'd rather have
You're-
Randy.
Yeah, I'd rather have Randy.
You're a fine girl.
Peep out from like the side of Ursaba. Just like not quite.
And then Boney over there is Lycris.
Likers is just staring.
They
Lost
do
the
that.
brain cell.
Every group has the strong silent type. You understand.
No.
And they're at least silent.
Talking about the skeleton,
Yeah.
the strong one.
Strong.
Man.
I mean, it's not wrong. They are the strong one, but visibly.
Visibly not at all.
And how,
Yeah.
how may we address you?
You may address me as His Everence Majesty King Babbleflax Winglewomp Fizzbang Snurlsprung the Seventh, Grand Tinkerer of the Boom Wizard Forge, Supreme Custodian of the Left-Hand Cog, Benevolent Overbooper of the Clocktopian Realms, Wielder of the Sacred Spanner, is first of his name, last of the Pie Eaters, Master of the 27th and 3/4 Secret Switches, and unquestioned champion of the annual Gear Greasing Gala in Gomeria.
Can you post that?
Any way
Can I
we can
point- can
shorten
I
this
point-
down.
Wait, yeah,
Yeah,
can I
take his
ask?
card.
Wait, can I
What is
ask
his
somebody
card?
standing next to him to repeat that? Like, hey, can you repeat that for me? Wait, just somebody, but somebody else, not
So-
Mr. Master Tinkerer.
His
Would your grace suffice?
Effervescent Majesty, King Bibbleflax, Quindlewump, Fizzlebang, McSnortle, Sproing the Seventh, Grand Tinkerer of the Boom Whizzle Forge, Supreme Custodian of the Left-Handed Cog, Benevolent Overbooper of the Clocktopian Realms, Wielder of the Sacred Spanner, first of his name, last of the Pie, Eaters, Master of the 27 and 3/4 Secret Switches, and the unquestioned champion of the annual Gear Greasing Gala of Gnome Regalia.
I'm willing to compromise with Grand
Bibbleflax.
Tinkerer. Yeah, Grand Tinkerer
King
Bibbleflax.
King, that's King Bibbleflax to you.
King Bibbleflax.
No, guys. It's like a pimp
Fizzlebang.
named Slickback. You gotta say the whole thing.
Right, I'm
His
sorry.
name's
Is there any
Slickback.
way
It's
we
like
can get his
5
effervescent
words.
majesty, King Bibbleflax, Quindlewump, Fizzlebank, McSortle, Spring the Seventh, Grand Tinker of the Boom Whistle? I'm not saying all of that.
Nah, you were going though.
complete
You
it
were
now,
saying- You can't just.
You gotta say the rest. Come on.
Supreme Custodian of the
Custodian.
Left-Handed Cog, Benevolent Overbooper of the Clocktopian Realms, Wielder of the Sacred Spanner, first of his name, last of the Pie Eaters, Master of the 27 and 3/4 Secret
Yep.
Switches, and the unquestioned champion of the annual Gear Greasing Gala of Nomaragli.
Regalia.
No more
You're
regalia.
so
Close
close to
enough,
speaking common
and-
at the end. You switched to infernal or something.
Is there any way we can shorten that down?
No.
Please.
Quindle Dump.
Believe it or not, it's the first thing that they've said today. So, nice.
Ah.
Wouldn't be the,
How
Guys, would it be
imagine
offensive to
Likers
ask about
going
the secret
from
switches?
probably.
Where's
Very
this thing?
offensive.
I wanna ask how there's 3/4.
what if that's just a sexual tendency right there? He's just master of 27 people. Just-
And
there's-
3/4?
Yeah,
What about the
there's
3/4? Did he
there's
cut his head
technically
off?
okay. You know what? There's
Slightly.
28 people walking around with a fucking collar on their necks.
Yeah, and then
And
there's, a
there's
dude
one
with
without
no
a head.
ankles.
You're confused why we think you're not straight.
Ahem.
Yeah, you what? Wait, why do they have collars
Well,
on?
you come to me with alliance, but what do you
Yes, we
have to
need
offer?
alliance.
Who are you? What are you?
Well, we're distinguished problem solvers. We helped clean up the mess that happened off coast.
And I'm good at games.
The
Right,
games
it's
I
alright,
couldn't
you
get
mean-
behind, but the coast problem, like a beach cleanup. You did the beach cleanup. Very
Yes, I
good.
It's impressive how ignorant of the Escutian incident there was. The tidal waves that towered over the city.
Oh, that
Yeah, that was our fault. Wait.
that limp dick prawn fucker.
Yes.
Yeah, him.
Yeah, you
He's
know.
good. He's good.
Yeah, fucking
P-Man.
P-Man.
You even fuck up.
Yeah, he's
Brawl.
got
Fuck
it.
that guy.
Mm.
Well, you have to have
And
a
you
very
did that?
tiny dick.
See, that's why he fucks the prawns while limp.
You
We're
did
part of the
that.
process.
Yeah, we
Well,
were the one
killed
that killed
it,
him.
not that
Yeah.
we did it, but it's been dealt
Yeah,
with.
we're not the prawn fuckers. We're the prawn
So
fucker
you all
killers.
work for Fall Star. Is that what I'm hearing?
What false star?
Yeah, but we're more independent workers.
More like hired help.
Outside contractors is
Except they
what
haven't
we
really
like to
paid
say.
us for our work.
Con-
Yeah, that is
Yeah,
rather
yeah,
strange
yeah,
that we
yeah,
still
yeah.
haven't.
Oh
been
wait,
paid.
you're all adventurers. You're part of the guild.
Basically.
No, We're not part of the guild.
I was about to say the guild is in the pissy mood, so I wouldn't be surprised if they showed up on my
Yeah.
doorstep. We've had a few of those in the past few days. A
We're
few XR
independent.
classes.
Have you had like unresolved quests not answered?
Yeah,
Is
the
that what you're
guild
saying?
gets complicated.
I could tell you all about it, but if you read common, you could just read the newspaper or Nightly Star, but
Yeah,
that's
do you have-
government propaganda.
Do you have a copy of the
Damn right.
newspaper somewhere?
Yes, I do. Do you want me
Point
to
over to the
buy
sidewalk.
you a little newspaper? Like
I
you're all
can
very
pay for it. I
poor.
just
You're all very poor.
I'll
Is
play
that,
the
is that
crosswords.
That one's
No,
a
I
Nepo
just-
baby. He can buy his own newspaper.
I can buy my own newspaper.
He's
Thank
also
you.
one of the few
Ooh,
here
I
that
called
might
dibs.
be able to read.
Like I said, we haven't
Michael
been
did
paid
the
yet.
crossword.
What?
Y'all just
Wait a
bad with
second,
money,
I love
alright?
the crossword.
I don't know why you have to bring me into this.
You're the one
Brother,
with
you can have the word
speaking.
search.
Ursaban just has a 1,000-yard stare, as if he
Okay,
just he remembers the other group.
Squeamish?
These Saberwatch folk.
Squeamish, come here,
I tell you, they've been
Squeamish.
carrying.
Squeamish, come here. Get these little brokies a newspaper so that they can
Oh.
share it and read.
Oh, I thought he was beckoning Randy over.
Is a newspaper technically a book?
No.
There's a newspaper's
No.
newspaper. That's public stuff. We're looking around trying to get the area all assessed and see.
You all
know,
can
what the
read,
piece is
right?
Like.
Most of us can.
Yeah.
We can read and write, yes.
Surprisingly, for most of us.
Yes, very surprisingly.
What is your problem with? How many?
Yeah,
Demi
I
turns
have
around.
a
How many
degree.
of you don't know how to read
Ursaban
and
throws
write?
an elbow into Demi. Just quiet him.
Oh!
Not important.
Throws an elbow to Demi, goes flying to the next building.
Don't get all
Anyway,
uppity.
we are seeking this alliance because we have been instructed to keep collateral damage to a minimum, and
Mhm.
that's not really our style.
Mm-hmm.
So we were hoping that you would be willing to cause the damage we would usually cause.
That sounded so bad.
Is that why we are here?
That sounded so horrible.
Aren't
That's
we
'cause it
becoming
does
You're really making
sound
us. You're
friends
really
with
making
them?
really
Yeah,
painting
we're
us out to
becoming
be
friends
like
with them.
horrible.
Through
We're
explosions.
becoming. We're becoming.
Yeah, I mean,
friends
like
with
we
them
may
to
have set off
help
a few
deal with
nukes,
Sable
but like,
What?
Yeah,
we're
but
becoming
we-
friends with them to help. We're becoming friends with them to help deal with Sablewatch and also
It's
to
your
keep an
little-
eye on that big
The
machine.
newspaper's out.
It's your little newspaper. I don't know if the ones that can read can share it. You can all hold a corner or something.
I appreciate it.
Anyways,
You
so you
could
come
show
here.
off.
You come here, and you want alliance because you're freelance. You offer services. You give me things, so I give you things. Is that what I hear?
Yes, that
We do
is
something
a
for you,
apt
you
summary
do
of
something
what
for
we
us.
are
How
here for.
public knowledge is like the mayor's possible death?
Other than he hasn't been seen for a while, no, not very. If he's dead.
Okay. If he's dead. All right, just curious.
You know, kind of we scratch your back, you scratch ours
Oh.
type deal.
Okay.
Hmm.
Not literally, obviously.
Well,
I have a thinking in my head, right? So, I scratching your back with my big long metal claws here, and you scratch mine with your little tiny winky little fingers, right? Now I want you to take those tiny little winky fingers, and I want you to go
Good metaphor, by the way.
go to Sablewatch, right? Since you are all experienced after all they were in that fight with the prawn fucker.
the prawn fucker.
Yes.
Mhm.
You go to them. You tell them no touch Tinker Torque, no more attacking Tinker Torque, and then we have a talking.
So, if we can convince Sablewatch to stop attacking them, then we can attack Sablewatch?
So we would have to attack Saberwatch under a different, like under a different name. We wouldn't be able to attach it to the Tinkertorch because then that would break any alliance or ceasefire there is. So, are you what you're offering to Saberwatch in return for their side of the ceasefire is you also applying to that ceasefire?
No, you tell them to stop attacking us, right? And how you do that, I don't get
But
it.
we keep attacking them.
If we tell them that, they will likely just laugh in our face unless
Mhm.
we also say the Tinkertorks will agree to the ceasefire and
It
won't attack
sounds
them in
like you
return,
guys are
won't
already
attack.
in a brainstorming session. I say
I'm
that you
not
take
gonna lie.
those brains and kind of coagulate them together for a coherent thought. I think that Sablewatch should stop attacking us so that we have prepared time to attack them with our super weapons, right?
How much time do you need for the Waywalker to be finished?
Who told them about the Warwalker? I will fucking make you the 28th switch. Where are you?
Whoa!
Was I right? Shit.
It just points towards some random gnome.
Take him.
It was the little guy. It points to the guy that brought us the newspaper.
Oh no.
Ah,
That poor dude.
Ursamon just keeps that 1,000-yard stare.
I'm so disappointed in
Just-
you,
I was like, I need to get back to my friend.
my child. I am
Yeah,
so
his friend.
so disappointed in you. You had one job. This was your internship. This was your one chance to. Please, sir, I did do nothing. I said that the lion, they're stupid, they're dumb. Yes, so are you. So are you. So we do stupid and dumb things to stupid and dumb people. As he picks him up by the torso in the exosuit that he's in and crushes his spine.
Oh.
Metal.
He found his he found the last quarter.
So does Rich mean handicap then?
Make him 1/4 as people grab him and drag him away.
Crazy.
They fold him up into a cube.
I've always hated little
Hey, you're pretty
traitors.
strong.
What is this supposed to be? Some
You're pretty
underhanded
strong
gnome
in a
joke? What
mech.
is going on?
No, just not a lot of people can go and do that to people.
No one's nice
they
for
have
the
mechs
sake
to
of
do
being
Earth
nice.
It's when you say it like you couldn't do that.
I'm not going around crushing people.
Well, it's not that you couldn't.
Yeah, all I'm
I
saying though,
you
Ursaban, we kill, we knock this guy out. New set of gauntlets right there that you could
I
attach
don't
onto your
think I
next
want to do
one.
that. If anything,
Knocking
you
this
know,
guy out.
these guys are
He is
probably
friend.
great smiths. How much would it cost to commission you guys to do something if I wanted to seek you out?
It's gonna be above your pay grade.
Do you want me to be completely honest?
If you want to talk
Gotta
business
like
in that
us.
sense, sure, yeah, I like honesty.
Yes. Well,
Honestly, best
the
policy.
first thing I formulate in my brain when someone talks about commissioning Tinkertorch is how they dressed. And might I say, half of you look like you came from a what is it? Video game
Warzone.
convention, and the other half look like data stream strippers. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to assume that
Good,
what I'm going
thank
to
you.
say is out of your price range.
I'd still like to hear a figure. Books
Okay.
and covers, as they say.
What are you looking to
We
commission?
can't even afford newspaper.
I've got a number of weapons I want to kind of have melted down into a nice set of. And he kind of punches his fists together.
So like a
Gauntlets.
plus one sword. Is that what you want to?
I didn't think. He kind of puts his fists together again. It's like, I didn't think that correlated to swinging a sword. frankly. I wanted to
What
melt
about you?
swords that I had into maybe a set of knuckles, hand wraps, alike.
You want to melt metal into wraps like tinfoil?
Hand wraps.
Or gauntlets. I'd
He
leave the
wants
art
brass
to the
knuckles.
artisan.
Well, not brass knuckles, but he wants knuckles.
Okay.
Mechanical knuckles.
Mechanical knuckles. 20 to 40,000 gold pieces on average. Probably a little bit more depending on how many things. But there's a reason the mafia only
It would
sources from
depend
Tinker
like the
Torque.
quality of the goods.
There's a
Oh.
reason the mafia is winning the war, so let's be so for real right here.
I see. Like having to pull out a calculator to figure out how much what I have is correlating to what it is the asking is.
I can tell you this: the Sable Watch. If we take out a few of their employees, they are pretty stacked, and we might be able to just pay this off.
It's 10 gold per 1 platinum, yes?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We might be able to negotiate something. But I guess it would depend. I've got some pretty high quality grade weapons to melt down, so I imagine the price would get up there a bit.
I tell you what. I've heard rumors. Right. As he kind of picks up the bag left behind by his ex-employee as he kind of siphons through a little bit. Holds up a sign that says,
You
do
mean
not
the new
listen.
Freight of its fish.
He holds up a sign that says, do not listen, as everyone closes their ears, shuts their eyes, and turns around.
That's awesome. That's really funny.
As he goes over, I heard little rumors from Rumor Mill, specifically from one of Close Gain's friends, that there's a little red right hand in the city. You get me one of their swords, and I do this task for you for that sword.
Right hand. Well, what kind of? It's got to be some sort of important sword if it's them, right?
One of their ceremonial swords. I need it to go up on my desk in my office so that I can complete the collection. I have a
Oh, you're like a trophy hunter.
yes, a very fun pastime of mine. I have a lonesome copy up there. I have replications of the chain whip Alexia uses. I have a red right hand. The clothings. I have the fingers of an inquisitor. I have parts of a warwalker downstairs. It's very fun, very good time.
I understand.
Wait, so this request is specifically for Ursabon's thing or for helping us?
That's a Ursabon thing, I imagine.
If
I did ask
anybody,
about it.
Yeah.
if any
for
of you
the-
give me a red right hand sword, I'll do your little edits for free.
I mean, shoot. I imagine it's a little difficult to get a hold of a sword. Ursabon kind of remembers the Abernathy room explosion, had there be nothing left. Ceremonial, I can only imagine that's going to be tough to get, even if you were even a part of the organization. Ursabon will kind of like reach into his belt and kind of pulls out 2 daggers. And then he reaches to his hip. There's a scabbard, and he kind of pulls out the mercy blade, and he kind of holds them all together. He holds it out to his effervescent majesty. What do you think it would cost to get these 3 weapons turned into a set of mechanical gauntlets of sorts.
These three? I say
Yeah,
for
they're kind of just weighing me down.
I say but these ones for 53,000.
53,000. How long would that commission take to fulfill?
2 hours.
Hey,
Damn.
that's great. Can you assure now?
Is this
I'm a
is this
first-time
gonna go on top
commissioner.
of your current gauntlets?
Well, I suppose that's right. I do already have a pair, and I kind of reach down and I twist my arm and my gauntlets appear. Could this be a base?
No, yeah. The magic machine can do anything.
Oh, it's a machine.
That's what
Okay.
No, that's what I call the 5,000 workers I have downstairs. I call them the magic machine. You give them one thing and a little bit of coin and they come back with more.
I feel
Remind
like
me a
these
lot of a
workers aren't
buddy of
even
mine.
part of Tinkertor. They're just
Children.
enslaved in some form.
That sound like they get paid.
Just
Yeah.
child labor.
They do get paid. He
Yeah,
just
I
said
mean, I'm
gives them
paying
little
them.
corn.
You know?
It is just a pack a punch. You just keep slamming items in the pack a punch machine and hope they all come out at once.
Would it be too far ahead of me to say that we could go inside to continue negotiations, among other things?
Usually it's the guest who invites someone inside of their home, not the guest inviting themselves inside of the home.
Oh, my
He's come from a
apologies.
backwards land. He doesn't understand common courtesy that much.
Yeah,
And those
chromatically
savage
displaced, you know.
villages or omen, yeah.
Clearwater? He kind of just drops the name of the town to see if it just rings any bell.
That I don't pay attention to backwater places other than this backwater because this is my
Albria.
piss water.
Yeah, he's
Albria,
obviously a
we're
very
on
important
continent,
person.
yes.
Only
Way south.
Way south of Albria.
southeast.
Anything past
Yeah.
Albria Spire, it doesn't even matter. I'll be so further relative. They are so useless.
I'll keep it real. It certainly wasn't a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. You can you can give it a little bit of credit.
I'm not.
It
gonna
is
give
where
that-
I live.
Listen,
That doesn't make it that impressive, Demi.
home is where you make it, and I've been not there for a while. I'm here, and he kind of gestures to Pisswater.
This water's home.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is
Oh, like-
Much
the
of an
farthest
improvement.
thing from my home.
We went from clear to piss. Okay.
Ursaman kind of
Yeah.
shakes his gauntlet, and a satchel of platinum coins kind of appear, and he holds it out. Do you want to take this, or would you rather someone else take it? I'm not too sure how exactly you transaction this.
You have the money for this right now?
I certainly do.
I don't know which
Well,
noble
What
you
the fuck?
stole from. But hey, I don't ask questions. He kind of takes the bag.
Books and covers.
Money's money.
He comes from people that get paid.
Money is money only when you launder it through vending machines like we do.
It's
Would
clean.
Would you be interested in purchasing a Sable Watch captain's uniform?
I've killed about 3,000 of those people.
Captains?
Yeah.
There's
got a lot of
3,000 captains?
After all the
Probably.
work you
They
went
all-
through to
they
get
all
that, you're
look the
trying to
same.
sell it?
Yeah.
You'd be
There's-
so surprised
there's
how
a lot
easy
of
it is
Sable
to
Watch.
ambush them outside their little bar rooms.
Medicus,
Yeah.
remind us again the population of the Pantheon.
I have very
Pantheon
good
right now
experience
is
with
at
doing that.
It's 58 billion right now, and every single day they add a billion because they're fortifying the planet.
Yeah, I can see 3,000 captains not being there. Now I gotta do math of deducting how much?
53,000 gold pieces.
53,000. Do you want me to send you just the information DMs?
Yep.
Cool.
Saban was allowed to take a break from combat to do a little shopping trip to come back stronger to his other group.
I'm honestly just pretty looking. It's just you sit there, do nothing. And it's like, oh, we're fighting. All right, I guess I'm fighting.
Oh, guess we're fighting. Oh wait, nope. I'm being teleported away. Guess I'm not.
Oh my god. Listen, I wanted to get the shit beat out of me. I really wanted to have a fight that was just like, all right, it's still hopeless.
But you want to fight with Yana, the one beating the shit out of people?
I wanted to fight Sanguinius. That was not in the cards.
Uh,
The heavens
Ah.
itself took my power and internet away.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
It's really funny.
I'm not so keen on running into
All right,
that.
I'll get those items sent to you.
yeah, he's kind of a cunt.
Duh.
A little bit.
Oh, but I
What's
got
a-
it like all beside of that.
Okay, well, one of them we had no chance of negotiating with.
We had no chance for Poseidon.
No, but we could have bought time. You literally just. Well,
I don't
mine
know,
was-
personally,
honestly, it panned
I-
out just about right.
I mean, he was
Yeah, I don't
pretty
think we
good
would have been able to
panel.
buy time.
He's
Most time we
pretty
would have been able to buy was like 5 minutes.
Hey, that's like 500 people.
I mean, 500 people, what direction?
Yeah.
Escaping piss water?
You think people were evacuating already?
Yes.
No.
Didn't we tell people to evacuate?
No.
That was not part of our job description.
Oh,
Yeah.
We were just to go talk to Poseidon.
I think
And
we
that's
told
what
some
we
people to
did.
evacuate.
we got
just so that
Sable
they would
Watch
be out of the way.
reinforcements, and yeah, we just went to talk to Poseidon.
Yeah, maybe we should have.
If anything, we've all more people,
Evacuate people?
here. But
We're also-
anyway.
Oh yeah,
back to
is are we still in
timing.
conversation with his effervescent majesty?
You are. He
Say
is
whole
just
name.
counting the money.
Ah. I'm just gonna
one
like
by one,
pipe up.
Yeah, somebody start
nervously
saying
from
numbers.
somewhat
He's just
behind
biting them.
Ursaban.
He's biting them one by one.
How
Hey,
did I know?
so hey, y'all are probably very good, with like tools tinkering, and any chance I could share and or learn stuff on making traps? Could make some pretty good ones, but last little run-in I had, I kind of just walked right through them.
You want to learn how to make good trap that kills people?
Yeah, or at least harder to just walk through.
You gotta
What the
get
hell?
the striped eye eyes.
What walked through your trap?
To be fair, was a
Emmanuel.
beefy guy, very beefy guy.
It was a nice start.
Yeah, big, beefy, scary dude.
One of those space marines?
Is
Nah.
little space.
He said little.
Not little.
It wasn't like.
Oh wait, hold on.
little, but
Compared to the Astartes, how big is his mech?
2 feet taller.
He was
yeah, you
little.
really
His
bigger than
mech
your
is 2
mech.
feet taller.
Yeah.
He called Neptune shrimp dick, and you're going to throw fuss over this?
I just figured that was
He's
his
a
ego.
prawn fucker.
Slightly shorter than your mech, but about
Well-
2 feet, if I really guess.
What trap were you using? You little snares?
Some.
I
I think
was
there was
like
saw blades.
couple of saw blades, couple of like
Explosives.
there was something with the laser, but I didn't really get to try it.
You ever ambush a tank before?
We just did basically.
A real
Anti-tank
tank.
mines, so
I
they're
was
doing that.
kind of out of other options.
Yes. Well, if you want to take
We
down
have
a
not
tank,
gone to encounter a real tank.
if you want to take down a tank, what do you use?
18
Anti-tank
mines.
Mm.
Figure something that has anti in it, right? Ursula
Anti
kind of looks to the others. He's never fought a tank.
something,
Anti-tank
right?
missile.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if you want to do this thing, I do have these things in stock. For
You
more
have
money, of course.
Anti-space marine.
Not anti-space
Anti-Space
marine,
Marine
but
box.
if a space marine survives the trap, well, let's just say you're not surviving the space
You'll
marine.
refund us.
No,
Yeah, that.
you'll be dead
Is
by
there
then.
a money back guarantee?
Money back guarantee. No,
Uh,
that's
Yeah,
that's bullshit. At least I don't.
I
They
mean,
always say money
because I
back
mean, we-
guarantee, then you sign the paper and it's 1,000 caveats. When you go to take the thing, oh, it's a warranty expired 3 days ago. You can't do that thing. At least I'm upfront
I
I
about
mean, I
it.
feel like it's a
Marine
pretty
did
fair thing to give if you're expecting them to die if it doesn't work.
yeah, right. Space Marine will just kill us, so why not give us the money back guarantee?
I'll give you the money back for double the price.
That don't make sense.
Would we
Need to do money back guarantees.
Doesn't that just
That's really funny because that's just it's just buying the one item.
yeah? You just buy the.
That'll work.
Does that
No.
count as a buy one get one free?
No, you buy
Oh.
one item for
Yeah,
double
you
the
buy
price,
one,
but if
you
it
give
doesn't
back,
work,
and then you buy another.
no, yeah, if
Uh,
you buy
That
you
puts it
buy
back
it for
in.
twice the cost. I give you one, and if it doesn't work, you get the money back.
I don't like this deal. This is a buy two get one.
It's the best you're gonna
This
get.
seems like a
No.
scam. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, but ultimately, you just like,
And you get your money back.
if it doesn't work on one, just use the other one.
Oh no, you buy one for the price of two. You could buy two for the price of four, though. I don't have any problem with that.
And how confident are you that these could actually take one down?
Well, I sell this shit to the Scarlet King, and he has no issues.
Oh.
Why are you all surprised?
So how much is it going for?
One of these things,
If it's good enough,
20,000.
Yeah.
But you don't
It's
have
not
to
your
get your
thing.
ass beaten by a space marine again. So it seems pretty good trade-off.
yeah.
We didn't get. We
Here's
get
one.
attacked
Nepo
quarters.
baby. How much you got?
I'm not buying
How
your
many
little
do I have?
anti-marine missile.
We have a,
Oh,
we have
I know, I
better
was
ways of
asking the Nepo
getting.
baby on our team.
We have better ways of getting anti-tank mines.
This
Do
is
we?
not just an anti-tank mine.
If you guys wanted to
Yes,
get
we
that,
have-
I'm sure
We
you
can
guys
get
could work out a
anti-space
deal
marine mines some
using-
other way, possibly.
He's still hunting for
Uh,
trophy stuff, you know? I mean, if you'd like, I can go get
Yeah.
you. Said you were needing that ceremonial sword. I mean, I can still get that for you.
Yes, ceremonial
If it comes
sword.
along my way, you know.
Bring me any merchandise, very fancy things you find, and I'll tell you if that's good
Just-
or not.
Yeah, all right.
Uh,
Yeah, I can do that.
Very
Wait, can I
fancy
ch-
things or
We
very
can have some
fancy
sort of
weaponized
transaction in
things.
that regard.
Can
But if
I
you-
Regalia.
try
you
to?
got-
Can I try to hand him something then?
What are you going to hand me? Let
I
me see.
have- I have the golden sun necklace from Thilzoom's priest.
God damn it.
What the fuck is this thing?
Oh gosh, no.
I don't know.
It's probably not
5%
worth
off
it
your
for
next
you,
order.
gold.
As he hands it back to you. Randy?
5%.
5% coupon
Oh.
for that? Hey, that's fine.
Well, perhaps I don't know necessarily that this is something that like is going to like work well, but I'm wondering, maybe if there's a way to see. I have this little tool that I've been using to help with the traps. And going to show the Trapmaster's Gauntlet. I was wondering if there's like a way maybe to like upgrade it to handle that stuff, maybe?
Yes, very easy. Let me see. You said trap thing? Trap gauntlet? What type
Yeah, this is
gimmick?
how I've been doing it without being like right there.
Okay. Did you buy this from a toy store? It has the craftsmanship of it.
Yeah, we get stuff from very cheap places.
No, I can tell.
Yeah.
I've seen the way you people dress. Let's see.
It's mostly Jews stay inconspicuous.
I'm actually naked.
I mean,
So what you're saying is you're spies to the
What?
Falstarian government. Is that what I'm hearing?
no, it's more if we don't want to be jumped in the streets every time.
No, we're not spies.
Mm-hmm. I was joking. Now you people
But
have me on edge.
we're-
But anyways,
They got me on
That
edge.
sounds like
and
something
I'm,
a spy would say.
See, I'm always on edge. I'm just scared.
to be fair, Randy is always on edge. Look at him shake.
He is always
that's
edging.
that's his default emotion.
we sell
Do you
Percocets.
offer?
Ran-
Do you guys offer
Randy's
bounties?
just a chihuahua.
Send me the gauntlet thing in DMs. Randy.
Oh, sure. Gotcha.
It's taken me a second to gather details on mine. They're fucking every item has 4 paragraphs graphs of text.
Is M's are Dan.
Hey, Medicus.
Yeah.
Can I remember which mafias we got that supply crate from?
Yeah, Grave Hands.
It was like all of them.
The supply crate was in Grave Hand
And the
territory.
Grave-
He's good.
Yeah, yeah.
And the grave fans are on the opposing side. Yep.
Me personally,
Yes.
I mean, we can pick
Oh,
up them.
this thing?
I mean, to
Is this-
recontextualize.
Your name was what? Brandy, right? Let me see this
Uh,
thing.
yeah. Brandy,
Randy
yes.
is. Yeah, yeah. mhm.
Brandy.
Good brand.
Okay,
She
Brandy.
is a fine girl. What a good
I
wife.
I can make this thing very much more powerful. Actually, right here. If I'll do it for. Since you have all been very less annoying than the last adventuring group I had. I do this one for 5,000.
Really?
Really?
Oh yes, the last one comes here. We are adventurers, XR class. We do very good things. We saved the realm on multiple occasions. We've traveled many worlds. And I say to them, so have I. Who are you? I don't care. Get out of my face unless you have money. And suddenly they're all like, don't speak to us that way. And, well, I have them in my
blowhards.
trophy room now.
Did I become some of the switches?
Valid.
How many switches do you get from that one?
Do not joke
I-
about
I
my
feel like
switches.
Well,
Sorry.
wait,
Yes, sir.
yeah, if they're so secret, why
I'm sure
are
they're
they in
very
your
useful.
title?
Well, it's a never
Okay.
changing title. I mean,
Well, if you have the
question is
if you have
valuable.
the money, give me the money. I upgrade this weapon really nicely right here, right now.
How much money?
It's
You said
5,000.
They said 5,000.
5,000. So that's like 500 platinum.
Currently in
Mm.
my inventory, I have 4,100. I may have to.
I'll get.
pause on
I'll give you the rest. How much is the rest?
that. It would be 900 gold.
900. Got you.
Okay. And you do the little trap things with these. Kinda
Ran-
hands it to one of his lessers to kind of walk back. You hear some clanging sounds coming from one of the rooms. As after a few minutes, he comes back out, handing it to you in like this ornate box.
while they wrap it,
Ooh.
Okay.
These guys are good at what they do.
Space Marine stuff for this. I'm just gonna offer him the sealed stasis relic.
You steal this from one of those space marines?
Yeah.
Well, maybe like a month ago, I say, oh, this is very cool, but there's Space Marines all over the fucking place. They probably have a million of these things.
Fair enough.
Anybody snatch anything from P-Man?
From who?
He just disintegrated, so not really.
Oh. Didn't grab his ashes or something? That would be kind of funny.
I mean,
Did you
that's
happen
what
to
we've done here.
get his what was it?
We
Tried
got
it.
nothing from him.
Yeah, we got nothing.
You can't just like disappear.
Prawn
Other than,
fucking
like, levels. I
The
think.
prawn fucker.
The trident, is that what you're talking about?
No, there was no loot drop from that.
Yeah. Sadly.
Well, at the route down here, we can go to where the Chaos Marines are and see if they have any more of these items, and if not, then well.
I mean, guys, I think we're wasting time. There's kind of a fleet of Space Marines going to the Escutia.
Manuel, our space. How do space
Damn, you played it.
marines
Did
like
you just
chaos
say that
Space
out
Marines
loud?
Like, turn to the party.
Did you say that out loud so where the gnome can hear it is a better...
No.
The Escutian's already been mentioned.
Yeah.
It has?
Yeah, Prawn Fucker died there. The guy
Oh,
knows
yeah.
about Prawn Fucker.
Oh, fuck, yeah, you're right.
He just knows we dealt with the prawn fucker. He does not know
Yeah.
that we still care about that place.
Yeah.
We don't though.
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah.
Wait,
We do.
wait,
We live
wait.
there.
What the fuck? Shut up!
Did he?
Shut the fuck up!
I'm talking out of game. This is obviously not Devin.
I
And we-
vacation there.
Vacation. That's a shitty vacation spot.
It was that was episode 1.
What?
You vacation there once.
Yeah, you do
Oh, we're
have
talking about
shitty
Clearwater?
vacation spots.
It is New Pisswater after all.
Oh, piss. Okay, I thought we were talking about Clearwater.
No. Oh yeah, you have.
No. In that case, yeah, no.
I was questioning how Randy vacation play. It was no, he's from Hawaii. Yeah.
All right. So, does anybody have anything else to trade, or are we gonna go fulfill our deal with His Effervescent Majesty King Bibbleflex, Windlewump,
How are we even gonna get back
for-
in, bro?
the set.
I do have a question for him. I was just gonna ask if he offered bounties for the heads of the Saber Watch.
Bounties for heads of Watch. I mean, you kill one of their generals, I'll give you a lot of things, but that's if you can kill one of their generals. Which is, I've been trying for many times now, and many times they don't die.
What if we kill the one that's directly on your doorstep and bring you his head? Or not his head, but like a trophy.
Bring you his balls.
Oh, don't do that.
You adventurers are so
Why is
grotesque.
that the first thing you think of?
You don't know all of it.
If you're able to kill the general who's in front of the Tinker Torque offensive, they'll probably just replace him. But if you bring us his head, I'll give you 1 million gold pieces. How's that sound?
Guys?
Pretty good.
Hmm.
Only
Money.
willing for something you weren't able to do.
You know,
Don't try
speaking
your
of
luck,
big bads,
boy.
Oh.
Didn't you guys all run into something big and bad?
What?
And that's why we're trying to get the anti-space marine mines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that near here?
Other side of the city. In the sewers.
Yeah, they're heading towards a
It
certain
was in the
island.
sewers. Now it's going towards our little island.
What are you talking about? No, they're
Yeah.
heading towards They're heading towards the coastline. That's pretty much all we know. I kind of like shoot whoever that was that said something about our island, a dirty look.
Do not worry.
I keep saying it under my breath. I don't know why you guys are so mad at me.
Do not worry about it with me. We will be fine.
I kind of want to go for round 2 against those guys though, because fuck them.
I figured that's where we were heading in the first place, and then you guys took a little detour, and now we're here making commissions.
This was our original place. Then we ran into them, and then we just stuck to where we were going after we
Hence why we
got sent to hell.
You
That's
guys
why
really
we
just wing it,
very
don't
much
you?
dislike Saberwatch at this point.
Well, I'll play liaison, you know, until it is I can get back with my group. I'll help you guys with what you need.
This is
But,
your group.
The
One
group I
of
was
us.
assigned to.
We're your real family.
Yeah, really feeling like family right now.
Annoying.
Yeah, that's what family does.
Yeah, family's annoying.
You have 8 siblings?
I did grow up
I
in
do.
a monastery, so yes.
So you understand.
Well, they were a little more less. And he kind of gestures to the group. Just imagine 8 of me, I suppose.
That's stinky, bro.
That was me.
That was just him.
Yeah, yeah.
That's me exclusive. I don't stink, do I? And I kind of turn to look at the Majesty.
Oh.
Oh, I don't think the air filters in his thing is strong enough.
I would say I'm lucky that the wind's blowing in your direction and not mine, but that doesn't help very much. We do sell
It's
a brand
going-
of cologne.
It's going
if
into
that
his
helps.
AC.
We tried that
know,
already.
I don't
I
think
feel like
cologne would work.
the last time they had tried cologne, it just like fused into it and made like a fusion of funk. Yeah, I don't know. They had colorful words about it. I think I need something like
I
magical.
thought you were about to say it got
It is
cold.
magical. If you're wearing non-magical cologne, you are a fucking failure. You must either be broke or like the stank.
Honestly, it doesn't bother me, but it seems to really get on everyone else's nerves.
Eh?
You want to buy the cologne?
What's the price?
Like 300 gold pieces.
Buy the damn cologne.
All right,
don't
all right. I'll buy the
I don't
goddamn
think it's
cologne.
worth it.
I don't think it's
Don't
worth
think it's
it.
worth it.
He apparently has money.
You guys don't? Okay, never mind.
It's
I'm alright
worth
without it. All it took was one person to say no.
It didn't work the last time. It didn't work the last time. That's
I'll take off
300 gold down the drain.
Do you have a
Alright.
muzzle that could fit a Mothman?
A muzzle?
For the Mothman?
You
Yes.
fucking fetish freak?
Like,
If that really is trying to get him to stop talking, yes.
Time for
Stay-
trips.
Stay far away from me.
first of
There are
the size
cheaper
me hears the
ways to
words
get him to
fetish
be
freak.
quiet.
He's just like, you guys are harassers.
We were the ones
They
that
are,
said
aren't
this.
they?
Is there any other business that we need to discuss here with His Majesty?
No.
Say full name.
I mean, I've got to kind of be on the sidelines waiting for these gauntlets, but I mean, by all means, unless it is you have a guy that kind of seeks people out.
So is my Discord shitting itself right now? It's just no
No.
one responded.
No one's saying
one's-
anything.
Nobody's responding.
Okay.
I think we should go, guys.
Yeah, let's go pass on that message.
Okay. You will have
What
your
would be
fun.
the
Come back alive. I like the money that you give me.
what?
Yeah, we'll keep
What
an eye
would
out
be
for any of
the
that Red Right
best
Hand
course of
memorabilia.
action? Just going straight to the nearest general?
I mean, I figure the guys that whipped you into shape is probably a general.
No idea.
Are we like out of earshot of this guy yet? Or no?
Are you walking away?
We haven't even left.
We would be walking away.
Yes.
Okay, you're still in earshot because you're just down the street.
Let us wait till we get further away.
Oh right,
Oh,
we're on
man.
foot. We don't have a car.
Duh.
Because of someone.
Not me.
Look, you hit me. What can I say? That's a consequence of hitting me.
Are the
Don't
Tinker
jump in the
Torques
middle of the
known?
road.
Are the Tinker
Alright, let's get
Oh,
another
jump.
car that
One at a
we don't
time.
need to make.
What's your question, Elias?
Are the Tinker Torques known for having people follow you?
You make a history check.
Alright. Probably not.
Yeah, you know.
Alright.
Do you make any mention of this?
Yeah, I'll ask.
I'm sure we could.
What do you
check.
think to the party? What do you guys think the likelihood of them having someone follow us?
I'll make a perception check.
While you're in anybody's territory, there's always someone watching. You can
Best
assume
to,
while you're in the city,
Best to
and
use
like
Artemis.
private.
Artemis, don't you have a mental connection thing?
They're not here.
They're
I mean,
not
I
here.
have
They
have
mentally connected too hard, and they
Oh.
I
They've
have
been
the
gone for
message.
like a half hour, Demi.
Okay. What? They're not. They're a quiet person when they want to be.
I mean, I have this spell.
Also, I have that
Perhaps.
spell.
Oh, it's only 120 feet. Okay.
I have this, but that's about it.
We have a Zesher.
Yeah, I was gonna say I could just be checking.
That's fair. You know.
Yeah, there's people everywhere. I mean, this is a populated street. This car is going up and down.
I mean, we're just walking out of their territory at this point, aren't
Pretty much.
we? Yeah. I don't think we need to be on edge too much right now.
Well, anyways,
Well, I mean, if we go much further north, we might be in a war zone. So.
if we do,
we need to get back in Sablewatch territory.
We do.
Who wants to go in the sewers?
me. Anyways, if we relay this kind of
Last time
information
wasn't so
or if
good.
we tell the Saberwatch to leave the Tinker Torques alone, they're not going to just listen. We
Oh yeah.
will have to tell them in some other way than verbally. If we want to do this, complete this at all. If we are actually
Regardless
planning on
of
doing
what
it.
happens, the Tinker Torques clearly do not intend on maintaining a ceasefire of any kind.
No,
I
of
mean,
course not.
we-
But I mean, we
And
just have to
either
convince
we-
them
Yeah,
that,
we-
or
and
convince
the
we
Saberwatch
lie.
that they are.
Sablewatch will not like to take bullets while laying down.
It's Saberwatch it's unlikely Saberwatch will listen to us if we were to tell them that Tinker Torch want a ceasefire and would agree to it. Thing is, His Majesty asked us specifically to have them not attack them while they're working on that mech.
If that's the route you want to go, we don't necessarily have to tell them about a ceasefire. We can just distract them with a different target.
Nah,
We could do that too. They just they just want them to be left alone. So.
So there's this group called the Excavation.
Ah,
No, don't be doing
Perhaps
that.
we could potentially convince them to focus more on the scalebound.
Who?
The scalebound. It's one of the
The lizard folk.
yeah.
Okay,
that-
top.
so,
Well,
yeah.
yeah.
Have Civil Watch focus on them more. Have a more defensive line rather than any offensive operations against the Tinker Dogs.
my point is, what bargaining power do we have? What influence do we actually have on Save Watch?
Absolutely.
You have none now.
Exactly. So how can we get this to happen?
At the moment, I do not think that this is a pressing matter.
Yes, I would agree with you.
Actually, we can switch our objectives to target one of the other mafias.
I believe that we are at this moment we are willfully unprepared for what is coming ahead, and we should probably restock, resupply, and possibly upgrade.
Rest does sound like it would benefit quite a few of us.
All right. Is anyone of you aware of what the current status of our little home is?
I can call my Primarch.
Wait until we're in a more secure location before you do so.
You know, where's the key?
There's likely spies.
The sewers.
Pop in the sewers and pop back out. Is that? But I don't think going into sewers is a good idea at the moment, considering the presence of traitor Astartes.
Yeah. Last time we tried that path didn't go so well for us.
Got hit with singularity bomb. Survive.
Emmanuel,
Da.
you are a space marine, is that correct?
Da.
So you would be aware of some of the weaknesses that your kind has?
I am aware of weaknesses, so to speak, but
So you should be able to
They
assist us
are-
in getting specific weaponry.
they are
To
a
counter.
different breed with what seems to be Xenos technology. I'm not quite familiar with the pattern of power armor that they are equipped with, nor their weaponry. Usually, plasma weaponry is very effective against Astartes armor, but it's usually effective against any kind of heavy armor.
So would you say AP, sorry, anti-tank
The round,
rounds?
if the round is big enough and powerful enough, then that
All right. Well, we should probably explore that path.
potentially.
I say we restock, resupply. Any ideas on how we do that or where we do this?
We don't really have much regards to assets, I believe, but well, let me look at my character sheet real quick. By the way, I think I might have something from my class. I might. I don't
Sure,
know.
you're a tinkerer, right?
Yeah, can you repeat all the stuff you said? I was kind of zoned out and you speak quiet to me. I need turning up on Discord real quick, actually.
I can turn up my microphone if you want.
No, let me just do it on my end.
Okay. Basically,
No one else has said anything about it, so.
all right. So basically, recap.
So just
I just suggest that we resupply, upgrade, and all that stuff because we really need it. We're getting our ass fucked. So
We're doing what?
we need upgrades. Upgrades, people. Upgrades.
Yeah, see, the problem with that is I can do one per long rest.
Okay. We really need to prioritize anti-tank weaponry because we're going against very tanky subjects.
Are they specifically anti-tank, just armor piercing? Might just do.
Yeah, it could be APHE, right? Or Sabat rounds or whatever.
Maybe it doesn't necessarily need to be like that. There could be both there.
Yeah.
I mean, have you ever used your...
Have I ever used what?
Can't you also make stuff? Is that not what your red right hand training was?
No, I don't make stuff. No.
What do you... Jeez.
Hold on.
What? Okay.
I'll check.
May I remind you?
Chante.
I'm sorry. Trip. May I remind you of the value of OPSEC and that there are ears around us. Please keep this in mind. We are adventurers. And we have no idea who's listening.
Okay,
But
so,
anyway.
I'll say this out of character then. Demi, your training. Artifact creation. Make stuff.
I was he? I did. That's crazy. You remember
Founder.
his fucking training?
Oh no, I just looked at the pinned messages.
Oh, it's pinned still. Nice.
Yeah.
Enhanced cognitive function and mana regeneration.
Those are your enhancements.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we going? Where are we going in the meantime? Like, are we like walking and talking right now?
No fucking idea.
Are we?
I don't know. Where are you guys going?
Good question.
Because right now you're sitting in the doorway on the map.
Where
I'm
are
assuming either we don't get any rest and we go straight to fucking fighting Chaos Marines again.
We're not going. Yeah.
Yeah, no. I think we need to find some place to rest then.
Find a place to rest. Yeah.
Marines, they aren't as equipped as those
Sleep is nice.
traitorous Astartes. But we do need a little bit of rest for some of us. So it's a little bit more.
Okay. We could always. I'm gonna go ahead and contact Vicky.
As the line picks up. Hello?
Oh. Hey, we're looking for. We're kind of stuck in piss water. We're looking for a place to rest before continuing on the mission.
You could make it back to the excursion, can't you?
Most likely we can. It's just a lot of back and forth rather than being able to prepare it in the city. Is there any safe houses nearby or no?
Not within the city. All the Red Right-handed Inquisitorial safe houses got destroyed.
I see. Then perhaps could I ask for any assistance in returning to the Scoochin?
Could arrange
It's very
a
difficult for
Skyhawk,
us to get through. Oh,
but
okay. That would
might look suspicious if you get it to land in the wrong
yeah,
area.
it would bring a lot of attention. Rather than that, is there any way for us to get through Sable Watch's perimeter checks?
I can give you guys a document of passing onto your data tablets.
Yeah, that works perfectly fine. Thank you, man.
As your little notification appears that you've received the document.
Done deal. Oh, we also have an extra member. If you could get Ursaban his own paper documentation, send it to him personally. I'll handle passing out everybody else's documents from my tablet.
All right.
Yeah, other than that, thank you. We will proceed with the mission. Boom.
Off
And
in
I
the
will do exactly
distance,
that.
As you're approaching the checkpoint, you hear this humming sound from this location over here.
We can hear that from
Yes, you
2
can,
points
Wow.
and not-
because it's
Oh, God.
several dreadnoughts in the sky over that location. All of them having red regicide symbolism on the side as they all begin in quick succession to orbitally barrage the buildings in that area.
Oh, but we can't do collateral damage.
Well, those were the sewers we were just in, huh?
No, that was Sanguinius's personal
Reading.
little.
It's red regicide, so hopefully
Did you guys
it's-
report what happened to us in the sewer yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, last session.
No.
I was kind of in a trance.
We were in like a joint call alongside Ursabon explaining the situation.
It's reported all the way up.
About what happened to us. Oh, but we haven't. I guess
More
we
specific.
haven't told
more
her that they
specifically,
fucking crash landed into us.
Is my prime
I'm talking more about like the specific details that the
Yes, the Sable
these Marines
is,
are
like,
heading.
Going
Yes.
after us. Yeah,
Okay, good.
is my prime
more details have been passed along.
That's good.
So I presume my prime dog is already aware. Duh.
I'm sorry,
Already
what was that?
aware of what?
His
The
Primarch
trader,
is-
trader Astartes.
If we
Yeah, they're in the city,
truly
yeah,
need some
probably.
rest, we just
Yeah.
start. But then we just go straight through. We find a perimeter check, get in, use our papers, get in, get out. Now we have ways to not have to take sewers to go through the city.
Yeah. I'd say we potentially go more against the grave hands over here. Potentially, I don't know. See what.
You want to fight the graveyard hands? Is that what we want to do?
I mean, we can. I mean, I think
No, we
it'd be.
can't.
What?
We can't successfully.
I mean, later. Later.
Yeah, sure, later.
Yeah. I didn't mean like right now.
Yeah.
All right. So, as you approach the checkpoint and all quickly pass it after presenting your papers, make your way through the alleyways back to the main roadways and walkways. Takes you about a couple hours to like navigate your way through the city, making your
Couple
way through. Yeah, because you gotta
Oh,
navigate.
maybe
past
that's just
a bunch. What?
just one thing. I would suggest that we go away from where we have previously been, like take a different path. Just like the
mean-
upper. Yeah, I know you're just speed running it, but I would have just suggested that, saying that we don't want to be recognized by the people we've talked to.
So you eventually get to the coastlines on the edge of
Did we just
Silverwatch
explain we got our
territory after
paperwork?
about 6 hours or so.
We need to get a fucking car again, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's Demi Jr.?
We
It's
lost
Jimmy Jr.
Jimmy
just-
Jr. We lost
Jimmy Jr. the second and the third.
Yeah, we
Let's see.
should do it
So, just to answer where Demi Jr. is, so I believe we did Poseidon the Space Marine, right? City Marine. So down here. So I'm guessing Demi Jr. is somewhere in about that area.
All right, we need to get our own personal vehicle, man. Holy shit.
I don't know. I mean,
We had one.
I wonder what
okay,
happened
but
to it.
okay, let's be fair. That was given to us. That was just straight up given to us, taken away as is as well.
yeah.
It's only
Okay.
Medi, if
Yeah,
the
like-
trip is going to take a few hours, are those mobsters going to deliver, or the tinkerers, are they going to deliver that weapon some other time, or should I head back at some
Oh,
point?
yeah, would you have just sat around and waited for it?
Because they said it'd be 2 hours.
Yeah, it's
first.
you'd have to go back to grab it. They don't hand
Arsalan, though,
deliver,
just wait until
especially
you,
territories they don't know.
You guys go ahead and lead me to where it is you need to go. And then I gotta run back and grab some things because I've been kind of traveling at your pace. And, your pace is nice, but I've got a pace too.
I feel like you would have communicated that at that point, because if we have data tablets, we'll just mark out a spot where we're planning on.
Ursaban wants to see it with his eyes because he doesn't exactly trust maps right
Oh.
now.
Then it would be. Well, I guess we need. Is the boat that we took still there, or do we need to communicate with the island again?
The boat would. It's been more than 8 hours, right?
Yeah, it's
You just said
definitely.
like that. Yeah. Yeah, the boat would have been unsummoned by now.
You guys took a
Oh,
boat.
no. Oh, it was a summon.
I
I
made a
mean-
boat.
I see.
Look at you leveling up and all the things that you're making. We're by the water at the moment.
Yep.
Ursaban just kind of jumps down and stands on the water.
You do not know how condescending that sounded, because that was just a third level spell.
Yeah, you can take offense to it. Ursaban is a genuine human being.
What the fuck?
Kind of turns and looks up from where he jumped down in the water.
I could have done that the day you've met me.
I mean,
Oh. Yeah,
Are we far?
can I somehow use this to walk on water as well?
Okay, how many? of
Maybe
us
for like
are
5
there?
feet, and it's gonna be ice.
Yeah, I'll just
We got
put
the
it
full. We
underneath
got the
my
full
feet.
pack for once.
I need
God.
if you're gonna do that, you need to make an acrobatics check because it's like walking on like ice cubes, pretty
1, 2,
much.
3,
I mean, I could use it. I can
4,
shake the water around my feet and
Yeah, with
just
each
have it
step.
like propel
I'm
me
trying to
forward.
imagine.
I don't
They're-
have to take
they're
steps. I can
buoyant.
just
Like
have it
that's
propel me forward.
that's how they literally drown people. Like take them to the lake and they
I mean, can I
shake
use-
water, ice his feet, and just throw him into the water, like lead shoes.
I can make like a platform of ice and just have the water propel itself forward, and just sit on it.
How far is it to the execution?
7 miles.
5 to 7 miles.
Yeah. Is the target that you guys have that's on? He kind of points in the direction of the island.
I mean, you've been
That-
there. You
that's-
know where the island's at.
I do know.
We
where the
could have just
island's
set
at.
that as the
was-
meeting point.
I was just referring to the thing that whooped y'all's ass.
It's
Oh,
somewhere in the sewers, probably trying to make its way to the execution.
we were basically like within miles from you, bro.
Or someone kind of rubs his temples. Oh my
That
god.
doesn't help us. This
No.
whole town is 2 miles across.
Yeah, but
It's a big city. There's a lot of sewers. Doesn't really narrow it down for me.
Okay,
We
I could
were
make.
But if-
around here.
If you
I
well,
can
then
make
if we're in
a,
this area, I don't mind leading Ursavan if he's asking.
I can make an ice platform and then just use shape and then continuously use shape water to propel me forward.
Can I,
That's a really
Medi,
funny
can
way to
I
travel.
history check to know what street we were on when we went into the sewers and when we came out?
We never
Sure.
came out.
Or,
Yeah.
yeah, I guess we did never come out. 30. 30 on the sewer check. How amazing.
Do you know your sewers?
Hey, what's the name
I
of that
do know my
person that
sewers.
freed
It's
you?
Homeless Sanctuary, bro.
We were in Fortune Row on the main street.
Yep.
Fortune Row.
So
Well-
sewers wise, we were somewhere near the Zodiac.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind. I'll look around a little bit. That helps narrow down which area of the sewers I'll go to. If it is, you guys need to be led back another time. But if you guys are going to go to the escutcheon, I got to go back to grab my armaments. Don't wait up on me. Trip, you got them covered.
Can't believe they don't have a delivery service. So terrible.
Ugh.
Okay.
I just use all my movement and literally
Yeah.
Spartan leap. Oh, just like Hulk leap.
Yeah, he just Incredible Hulk just and he's gone.
No, I get 10 feet and then I.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs that runoff.
He gets like 3 good jumps and then he jumps and he's just gone into the clouds.
Okay, so a boat can hold 6 people. Who wants to be the 7th getting dragged behind it?
Hey, I'll
I
just
can
use my
fly.
Yo, I
I'm
was gonna
just gonna
say,
use-
are we finally gonna kite Demi?
I'll just use shape water and make a boat of ice, and then use shape water again to push me forward.
I think you can just get on the boat.
Yeah, just get on the
But this is more fun.
It's not. It's gonna be a lot slower.
Shape
your
one is
roll.
5 feet at a time.
Yeah,
So
every
You
action,
got
so every 6
5
seconds.
miles.
You're cooked.
It takes
You can
6
do that.
it takes 6 seconds to propel yourself like 5 feet.
Yeah, Ursabon walks past you as you're like, huh, as your Genshin Impact water traveling right now.
God,
No, I'm
I
just
can't
gonna
do
get. I'll just get in their boat. I'll just get in their boat.
Okay, so just tight squeeze again. Every kite Demi.
Sitting across laps.
I can fly.
I can hold on to a rope while sitting in my ice raft.
My goodness, this is so hard.
Yeah, see, before Eriswan had to make the trip back, I was just gonna have him carry someone.
I'm doing the calculation for my jump distances right now.
If anything, we can't just wait for Eriswan here.
Nah,
Yeah,
he knows how to get back.
Like, Ursabon could just run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would
just
run
walk
faster
along
than
across
us
the
waiting for
water.
him.
Can't you
Yeah.
just teleport us there?
No, I don't
No.
have anything marked there.
What? Why not?
It's Ursabon.
Because we haven't been there very long.
Oh, the escutcheon. Yeah, no.
Yeah, and I don't feel like marking the ground. Has to be something important. I'm not marking the ground. Have that built over. Then when I try to teleport to it, teleport into a wall.
Don't you also have to make a teleport circle for 100 days? Something like that.
My arcane marks can work as teleport locations for me.
Oh, that's cool.
That's how I've marked everyone in this
Oh.
party and Erispawn and one of the lions.
Ignore that. I meant to pull
And
details.
wait, what?
It was
Oh,
Rico,
you
yeah.
went- yeah, you went to have the Poseidon fight. Yeah, we have one of the lions marked.
So can you teleport them to us, or?
No, nope, only us to them.
Oh.
you
Well,
should
that
do that
would be
right
a
now.
W.
That'd be so fun. Just teleport
Yeah,
to
let's-
them.
I
Let's
don't
do
know
that
if y'all
right
want to be
now.
where
We
we're
just
at right
go-
now.
Wouldn't want
Yeah,
to be
we
where
just
you are,
teleport.
though.
We're in the middle of the. We're in the middle of a torture
Hi.
session.
Yeah, we teleport
we had to
in,
walk
like-
through a poisoned hallway to get where we are right now.
Let's just talk about this. We ain't teleporting to them anytime soon, unless it's a last resort.
It would be
One,
funny
we
though.
don't know where they are. They could be on a different plane, and then that spell just failed. Two,
They could be in a combat zone.
yes.
We are.
3, if the spell messes up and they're so far away, we could just be teleported into the middle of space.
I think that is more accurate as to where we're at.
Yeah, and none of us that I know of can survive space. So,
Nah,
I
got
think
it.
Emmanuel has the
Oh my
highest chance
God,
with his helmet.
2,700 feet.
Does Lycris need to breathe? I think they'll be alright.
No, he doesn't.
God, our response jumping half a mile basically.
Yeah, pretty much. That
That's 4 jumps
Girls like the Hulk.
to get across the city.
For 3.5 mile or 3.6 miles. 3.6 miles is 19,000 feet.
Does he get shot at by like the anti-AA guns?
Wait,
I ain't jumping
you sure?
high. I'm not giving vertical. I'm just.
he's not vertical.
That's not
That
how.
would be crazy. It'd be
physics
really
work.
funny.
His
You still have
jumps
to be
are
jumping over.
horizontal.
Oh,
Yeah, you have to like.
He's
you
not
have to
entering
jump at a
anti-air
buildings.
space. We'll put it that way.
Yeah, no.
He's nowhere near big enough to be considered an aircraft.
Identifiable as an aircraft.
Yeah.
He's
Man, those are really shitty anti-air.
he's probably on the same level as the anti-aircraft artillery.
So you're
By the
telling
way,
me.
if we're going off of size for anti-air, could I just get like
It would take me
you know,
7
Yoda's?
jumps.
What's everyone's
Yoda's little
passive
spaceship
perception? Who's on the boat right now?
Ugh,
20, 28.
15 and I'm in the air.
21.
12.
Never mind.
Being in the air
Oh.
doesn't help.
We don't see it, I guess.
You don't see it. Is correct.
Okay.
I thought I heard
but
someone say
does,
28. That's a crazy passive perception.
Isn't Randy's in the 30s?
Yeah, Randy should be the highest.
Oh, I
in
was
the circle.
muted.
Yeah, you've been.
That was the
muted.
thing. Oh, my passive perception, I said 23, and then if there's a trap involved, now there's a plus 15 to that.
Only 23?
Are they trying to see me? That I suppose
No.
I should ask that. Okay.
No,
If
we're
it's not
about to get
important to
fucked
me,
up
I
by
won't weigh in.
P-Man or something. P-Man's like, cool.
B-Man's gone, bro.
Mhm.
That's what we think.
All I know is I need my wisdom higher.
There's a gnome on board.
There's a
What
gnome.
about a name of a boat?
You can all continue playing as normal.
Oh.
That's,
I actually
that
want to
sounds bad.
nuke the boat.
As you
Oh.
begin
Hey,
to
True.
approach the excursion, as it's being rebuilt.
Okay.
Damn.
Oh, I thought
Jesus.
you were for a second.
That was quick.
Oh, I
Holy
see.
shit.
That didn't
might be
last
a word.
long.
Is that?
Wow, our
You know,
I don't
never
remember-
thought we were making a pyramid.
we're making a ziggurat at this point, bro. We're gonna
Those are
channel
either-
all
I'm
of
less
his
Those
mother's
are either
concerned
lightning.
about it being a
really
ziggurat, more
tiny
concerned
cargo
about the
ships,
explosion.
or our island got bigger.
No, our island's been. Our island. I mean,
Our
if we're
island is huge, but how did they
Yeah,
make
but
this much?
this-
We've only been gone
Blade
like
check, blade check,
8
blade
hours.
check.
look at the sheer
12
size of this thing, though. It's completely encompassing the island. The thing is fucking like 2 miles. It's as big as fucking piss water at this point.
We have been gone for what? Maybe a 2/3 of a day?
Yep, you have. And the
Dude, that
regicide
fucking
war
Primarch go
machine got
crazy.
to work.
What the fuck?
Blade check, blade check, blade check.
Yeah, so we can build, but we also have to supply it. So
That's why we have a blank check.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
now they
I
give
mean, like, how many Spartans fit in this?
Yes.
a lot.
Yes.
This is fucking massive. This is way bigger. I mean, fair enough if we have fucking Sandwatch or shit like that of that tier coming after us, fucking Poseidon.
Okay, so I'm guessing I'm the one steering the ship. So first off, is there a proper spot to land
Dock.
at now?
To dock.
There is a docking bay.
It's a little
Okay.
cave
Inside,
with a bat
yeah,
cave
it's
entrance.
been carved into the side of the excursion.
Yep. Someone take
Lovely.
out a proper regicide. I don't know. Do we have IDs?
We don't.
Something that will get us not shot immediately by
I'm
entering.
sure we have. I'm sure we have.
Nothing's
I'm
exploded.
sure we have documentation.
We
but
live here.
Yeah.
We also live here.
I also have the false Inquisitor documents as well, just to get by.
This boat is not registered with us.
It's not registered at all. It's fucking construct.
Yeah, you
someone-
can just unsummon it.
we
You just be
still
like,
need to
yeah,
get-
you can be like, yeah, it's mine, unsummon.
We'll be fine.
I'm sure it'll be okay.
As you
Sir, is this your
approach,
boat? No.
as you approach, there is what seems to be dozens of Spartans kind of patrolling the walkways and such outside, as a lot of them have sniper nests built in with all sorts of various armaments. There seems to be machine gun nests, cannons, everything to defend the hell out of this place.
Bless.
Yes.
As
Pre-made
you look at
sniper
it,
nests.
this is the front-facing portion of the escutcheon. The island is actually much, much bigger. That being said, the rest of it's still under construction. They're trying to get the main area's fortress done and ready, as they are already placing what seems to be terraforming units, as they are transferring matter to make the island even bigger to fit all the plans. As additionally,
Oh.
guarding the
Jesus,
cargo ship.
Medi, your
Maybe
mic.
your mic.
Okay.
Without fail. Honestly, I was not expecting this to be,
Hello.
there we
Yeah.
go.
I'm a nonchalant dreadhead. Shake your dress. Ah.
What?
Yep, sounds good.
Yes, sir.
As you enter the entrance hall, passing the cargo ships carrying various materials to the place, each one is guarded by what seems to be destroyer fleets, as this is very much not a hidden operation whatsoever. The escutcheon is rapidly being built up. You enter into the docking bay area.
What the? Jesus.
As in addition, the escutcheon looks bigger on the inside than it does on the outside.
You know, guys, I don't think we need Tinker Torques to manufacture weapons.
Yeah.
Or at least for us.
The red right hand will also charge us.
Were we like checked in, or have we just walked in so far?
You just walked in. No one's fired at you.
They
Our
knew
house
they know
proper.
who we are. They're like, oh, it's these idiots.
No, we walk with
You know,
aura.
like,
bro.
Oh,
this
fuck, it's my
stuff,
boss.
I'm suspicious of this.
I mean,
It's my
I
idiot
guess they
boss.
saw the salamander. I mean, the Primarch of the salamanders is here.
I'm
Or
still
are
gonna
we
do
just
a little
recognized
perception check.
because
That is
we're,
my son.
we're one of the few like main players on this island, I guess.
We also
So,
have
like,
some
maybe-
very identifiable people.
Yeah.
We have like, I mean, we had somebody had to hire them, and I'm assuming these people are like, so these guys are your bosses.
We're also
these schmucks.
riding up to one of the most impressive military bases in Pisswater.
think that-
Or in the area of Pisswater, in a sailboat.
It might be the only
I
one,
thought the
but
goal was
Randy.
to not have this place look so intense.
What?
It was.
Was.
It was.
Plans changed.
Then I looked at the finalized fortress add-on checklist, and
I see.
nobody could disguise this as anything other than a goddamn fortress.
No, we love laser designated targets.
Let's hope those
That's
power
so funny.
sources, fuse reactors, and shield generators
well
that
go
you
big.
have work.
It's okay, there's at least one little kid's bedroom designated for lions or wolf visitors.
Yeah, were we allowed to have our own personal quarter requests?
Your whole personal quarter is here.
No, but like, were we able to put in requests for
Let me
that shit?
check the finalized list that one player sent me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I don't. The Scoochie chat was like dead for a while. I wasn't sure we were still working on it.
Big shout out to Strange for compiling a list of people's wants. I think it was
Oh.
Strange.
It was.
I feel so bad.
They gave us a blank
turrets,
check
outer
and-
walls.
Listen, if you didn't contribute
You
personal
have
headquarters, it's not
two
gonna-
private. There's one unified war room, two private war rooms, and your living quarters are inside reinforced bunkers.
Cool, you guys get to be underground. Everyone does. We love being underground.
Yeah.
Okay.
As you
Anyway, continue.
enter and get off your boat, you watch as this one Spartan who seems to be waiting for you as you offboard your vehicle. He turns towards you, kind of holds a hand out for a handshake as he goes, "My name is Ares 249. I'll be your guide, I suppose, for your new fortress. I'm the point man on the project."
Lovely to meet you.
Doing a great job.
Emmanuel will extend his hand, but his hands are probably bigger than the Spartans. So he'll do his best to shake the hand.
As you go to shake his hand, surprisingly, how tall are you, Emmanuel? Did you cross the Rubicon yet?
Cross the Rubicon as in like being a Primaris?
Yeah.
No, not yet.
Okay, so he is taller than you.
Oh shit, okay.
Yep. As he shakes your hand. Goes without saying, this is your new fortress. What fortress itself, at least its autonomy and such, falls under Vulcan Primarch's control, along with Vicky as well. Kind of look at the dude. This is what he looks like. If the Roll20 wants to work one day.
Someday, any day.
Hmm.
Nice.
Nice.
As you follow him through, this area that you have found yourselves in is the docking bay for our water vehicles and some scouting sky vehicles as well. Some of the vehicles supplied here are both, if that makes any sense. They submerge, they float, and they fly. Mainly used for bombing runs. Additionally, one word of notoriety you should know is the fact that the regicide, specifically the figurehead known as Cicero, has put in a special request. He is going to be coming here very soon to oversee the project as well. As you all know, the Pantheon's invasion, our adversaries plan on using New Pisswater as a staging ground for their invasion of the rest of the planet, which is why the majority of this fortress has no longer been concealed in some sort of false pretense. The capabilities have, but Cicero wants to see that this place begins to stretch into a fortress that will be the main playing stage for regicide troop movements within the city once the ground invasion comes, if it ever does.
It will.
We're in like a hangar bay here. Are there any vehicles that are like not that we could use?
Are there any cars?
There are
I don't know about car. How are we gonna
dozens
get
and
far from
dozens of
this?
Skyhawks.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
So
sure we
what
can
you can
load a
see.
vehicle.
Any
Sure, we
Skyhawks
can-
that are not traceable to regicide?
All of these are regicide models.
Yeah.
Why
Sure, we
fucking
could
exact-
custom
Well, no. If we need
manufacture
to,
a
if we need to
vehicle.
go around and fucking turn people against Sable Watch. We don't want to be doing it in fucking regicide. Or like just like advertising that we are part of the Falstarian government.
Are these Skyhawks currently weaponized? Like, are they straight off the bay, not fully weaponized, or?
Oh, they're all weaponized. Some of them are transport, some of them are bombers, some of them are interceptors, fighters, stuff like that.
Okay, so we're literally a military base. Got it.
You are a military base. Period. Yes.
Yep.
They look like they were building a ziggurat, man. Yeah, it's a military base.
I'm sure the Skyhawks can also like transport ground transport vehicles, so we could possibly acquire a civilian vehicle and use the Skyhawk to get it to and from base for like repairs or upgrades.
And where are we gonna land that stays so far out of eyesight that we won't arouse suspicion?
It'll likely be on the coast. We could set up some kind of checkpoint. We could even set up like underground stuff somehow at some point.
I mean, that's certainly planned. I mean, we could do it we just do it a couple miles out from the fucking city. Certain cities are only like 2 miles long. Like
it's more the
2 to 3 minute
like,
drive isn't too bad to stay out of eyesight.
If there are spies that are watching close, which there most likely are, they'll see our vehicle and they would likely be able to track it. So, getting a vehicle that's able to change its visual descriptor would be very helpful for our mission.
Also,
Something
that's just big enough for a group.
Yeah,
That kind of squeeze in.
Seems to be a
very big van.
or maybe 2 fucking cars. That's a crazy idea.
I could do that.
Also,
Party bus. Weaponized party bus.
Yeah. Remember, you still have to remain mobile though.
As you
Well, I mean,
continue
we're
to
home.
look around at these vehicles, many of them being maintained and supplied in this hangar alone, of which I believe you guys got 3, right? Let me see. At least 3. In this hangar, there's thousands of people working across all the stories and floors. Randy, so far, nothing of suspect. Nothing out of the blue. As you all make your way down a few curves in the hallway, or walking past what seems to be a bunch of troops moving in the opposite direction of you all, as they seem to be doing some sort of movement within the escutcheon itself. Many of them having armament, some of them not, as you watch them kind of spread out into the various hallways and whatnot. For what reason, not quite sure.
These fucking Spartans would beat the shit out of our group.
Probably. I think it's very likely that they'd be able to.
Currently on the escutcheon, we have around 25,000 Spartans of the 5 variety and 300 of the 6. I myself am one of the 6 generation Spartans. We are
Will you be the... Will Ares 249 be the one that we go to the most for communications with them?
He is your liaison.
Uh-huh.
Additionally, Primarch Vulcan has made it a priority to station at least one company of Salamander Space Marines on the station at all times. Most
Oh.
likely being the first company, which has been taken off Nocturne after Nocturne's fall some days ago.
Nocturne has fallen.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm not sure if you all heard, but a third of the warfront has fallen and the timeline's moved up 2 months. The ground invasion is
Yes, we-
slated to make it here in about 4 months from now.
we've heard of the fall of the front.
Yes. There is concerning news coming from higher echelons of command.
Wait, so we're with these communication devices, we communicate with, I'm assuming with Ares 249 as well.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Easy
I'm
peasy.
saddened by the news of the fall of Nocturne.
Well, hopefully if we win this war, we can go back and reclaim it. Your Vulcan would like to see nothing less.
Y'all. What's the first step?
I say we get some rest.
You don't
Sounds
explore
good.
the new fancy building that showed up in Tuna?
I
In about
am
half a
really
day.
tired and barely understanding what's going on right now. I really think we should get some rest, and then we can explore afterwards.
You all
See,
need to rest.
I wasn't a part of the grenade. I'm feeling fine.
All right.
Let the
I
people
will
who
go
need
speak,
rest.
I
Well,
will speak with my Primarch. You can get to rest if you need it.
What was that?
I said I'm going to speak with my Primarch.
Ah, okay.
I want to take a long rest at some point.
We should also maybe go over a course of action. I know what we're doing right now as soon as we leave here, but like for a longer span of time, hoping that things aren't so sudden anymore.
Isn't there
Well, it
like
sounds
a
like plans got moved up anyways, but we haven't received different orders. I think we just need to.
We need to do something different, considering that the Tinker Turks, for example, are evidently
Weren't exactly cooperative.
No.
the-
I
we
think
can
we need to
use-
find a way to take down Sable Watch. And
For now, we can use Sable Watch as a little buffer to keep the mafias occupied.
Well, we
Bit
can
more.
always use Elias's idea.
Which is
We could dress up as Sable Watch and start wars, little skirmishes everywhere. Poke the wasp nest.
ooh, we could
And
start
see
a
if-
civil war among Sable Watch.
See if, well, no, not exactly Sable Watch. We dress up as Sable Watch and we go attack Mafia.
Well,
So-
yeah, but they're already doing that. They're doing that
Obviously,
for us.
obviously
Only
they
more
make
accurately,
Sable Watchers
though.
make moves against us. They sent a party of space marines to the illusion. Actually, how's that gone? Atlas, have you guys ran into them yet?
into what? What?
The space marines that were coming here.
Well, no, they were clearing
No.
out the sewers to prepare for invasion of this island.
Mm.
We could request some help. We could get some Spartans, maybe even some space marines to run down there with us.
Yeah, because they are preparing against us, but we need to prepare ourselves.
They're
That's
going to
well,
use
yeah,
That's really what we need to
the
prioritize.
sewers to get in here.
Yeah, that's
Looks
the
like they were
plan.
just clearing it out as a pathway for now. But yes,
Well, good luck to
That's
them,
how you
because we
get-
just flooded the connected sewers with fast sealing cement.
well, I mean,
We have our own
there's that.
system now.
Besides, we also have the papers to get through stable watch. Checkpoints. I don't see the point of going through the sewers at this very moment. We will discuss this further later. I believe some of us do need to get some rest.
I mean, like you said earlier, upgrades people, upgrades, right?
Upgrades people.
Can I ask? I'd like to ask Ares. There are armories, weaponsmiths, cybernetic, augmentation, anything like that. Everything.
Oh yeah, do we have a surgeon?
Yes. This entire base acts as its own city.
Oh shit! Hey, who's looking to get some augmentations?
I raised my hand.
I am.
Can you perhaps send me the data to get to this, to the
Yes.
cybernetic augmentation surgeon? Oh,
You should have access to
And-
their directions on your data tablet.
And,
rest before
that's-
we go there.
nah. Maybe if you want, I'm still trucking along, man.
Yeah, I'm like
Oh.
at 15 or 19 of my 98 or 93
Hey, why don't you
HP
guys
right
just
now.
go to a
I'm
fucking
doing
med
so
bay?
good.
Why don't you ask if there's a med bay nearby? See.
Shit, is there a med bay? Or
Infirmary.
There's
infirmary?
Yeah, there's bound to be. See.
Alright. Can you point me in the direction? Actually, I can just pull
They
them
just souped up this fucking holy shit. And might I ask, could will this be on our dime, or do we have mission funds?
We were given a blank check.
You were giving a blank check for the excursion to be built.
Didn't. Oh
Not
my
for
god,
its
I'm gonna use it
services.
all.
For its
gonna
services,
use
you'd
it
have to
all.
pay, depending if it's
Aw.
augmentations or buying new weapons.
Oh, okay, well that makes sense.
You'd be getting it at regicide prices, so no markup, but you'd still have to pay for it.
Of course.
We have to
What if it's
pay
like
for our own
modifications to
augmentation?
current augmentations?
Still have to pay.
Do you think it'd be cheaper?
Cheaper,
Yeah, but do you
you'd
think
have
it'd be
to pay.
cheaper than getting a new one? I see. Alright, that's where I'll be headed.
So,
I'll go with you.
party, as you separate out, Randy,
Yep.
you hear a voice kind of go, hey, come here,
Hey kid,
from one of the hallways.
you want some crap?
You want some drugs?
Hey kid,
Can
I
I
hear you.
pay
I am
Cheesy.
readying my
As-
deck.
You want some games?
I am shuffling them aggressively. This is not the playing cards of fun. This is the playing cards of fight.
As he kind of waves you towards him in the hall. This looks like some sort of maintenance dude. Hey, can I ask a favor?
What is it?
Could you hold this flashlight while I fix this wiring here? He points towards a, like, blown fuse line that's kind of all inside the wall. There's wires scrambled about.
I want to assess exactly how trustworthy this individual is. Because he's kind of presenting me two MOs.
Insight.
He'll give you candy. if
It's
you
hard to
help him.
read. From what you can see in the hallway, there's Spartans patrolling everywhere. There's cameras everywhere.
Okay. I will tentatively accept, but like on the same side, I am also preparing like the moment that anything goes awry with this, I am ready to attack. Like I am taking zero risks. Wait, are you talking or are
Getting
you?
ready. Getting
Nope.
ready to attack in the middle of a group of Spartans.
Oh,
As
okay. It was flashing
you
green. I was
kinda
like, uh-oh. Discord go burr.
hold flashlight up towards the wiring. As you do, I watch as he kind of fumbles the wires a bit. So, you work here?
Something along those lines. What's your deal?
Your contract. I'm a contractor too. Yeah. They hired me to do electro maintenance on the power lines here, but one of the Spartans hooked up their suit to the main grid, trying to charge it. I don't know what the idiot was thinking, but it blew the fuse to the bathroom. Why you would charge your suit in the bathroom? I don't really know. Kind of fucking weird, if you ask me.
Charge suit in the.
Yeah. You're just as lost as me.
How-
You're just as lost as me.
How well do I know Spartan biology?
Biology. You can roll a medicine check.
Okay. Basically enough to be like, do these people use the bathroom like most organic anything does?
I mean, they look like people, so you're not quite sure. You've never really had in-depth conversation with a Spartan before.
Ah.
Okay. Fuck. There's
They weren't just.
Yeah. No, their suits need to get recharged every so often, but you're supposed to do it at like a power station. I don't know. It was probably procrastinating on it. Could you, real quickly, check the bathroom fuse switches? There's gonna be a little socket on the wall near the light switch. Just open that up and make sure they're all red. I mean, not red. Green.
Right. I will. Like, I am still, like, the whole time between me, like, leaving this person to go to this restroom, I am, like, hawk's eye watching.
She like look around. Very strange dude. He might just be on the spectrum. As kind of walk towards the bathroom, keeping your eyes open. As the lights in the bathroom are just completely off, as you kind of fumble, you try and flick the light switch, nothing really happens. As you open up the little power fuse box, as all of them are showing red.
Oh, that's not good. Gonna go ahead and
What's the color in there? Is it red or blue or green? Sorry.
All red.
Okay, I'm gonna try a few things. You check if it turns green. If it doesn't, try and flick the switch on the power cables. All right. Is it green now?
I check.
They're still red. Okay,
Still red.
keep looking at. I'm gonna try one other thing. Let's see. Let's see if this works. Suddenly a sense of vertigo comes over you as you stare at those light switches, and that red kind of begins to fade and flicker into candlelight. The air suddenly smells of sulfur.
Getting tired of these tricks. All I hope is that people were aware of my concern. And at that point, I would just, seeing as this is a hall, the probable only option is to walk forward, but now I am definitely, like, full, like, arms at the ready.
As you kind of walk forward. The scent in the air kind of triggers something in the back of your mind, almost like nostalgia. As you walk, trying to grasp onto that sense of nostalgia, what it reminds you of as your brain courses back through your memories. And then two words kind of echo through your head. You feel like you're below, dark below.
Sorry, what was that?
You feel like you're dark below.
You feel dark below? Is that what it's
Title card.
Title card.
Oh.
You're in the dark below.
Oh! Got it.
Welcome back.
Wait, right. Dark below was that just hell?
Super hell.
Super hell. Okay.
Super mega.
Oh, this was the place we got black holed to.
No, you got a black
So-
hole to normal
No.
hell. This is where you went to go stalk Gorlamond. This is where
Oh, right. Old mission. Right.
this is where the
It's
Scarlet
going
King
to
Just want my
resides.
second wind real quick.
OMG, don't run into a prince.
Oh, that is a nice, good little heal.
I think someone wants to play a game, Randy.
Can it be a game that does not involve lowering of vitality?
Where's the fun in that?
I don't have much left.
Hey, just for your information, if it is the eye, it's your pick this time, right?
Given his pick last time.
Well, it was.
Keeping track.
Yeah, I think the eye did pick last time, so it might be. I don't
He's
think we
picked
agreed
every
on it.
time.
I think it was just that we agreed that the next time would be the eye's choice, and the eye made their choice. Well,
Continue down, you eventually come face to face in what seems to be some sort of tower that stretches upwards for an infinite amount of floors as you look straight up, and it just keeps going. See what seems to be a doorway in front of you. The doorway itself grandiose enough to fit even the greatest of fire giants through its doors. As you look at this, an alien feeling comes over you, not like you felt with the Eye of the King. Far more pure. Far more
oh.
malevolent. Far more knowing. As you approach those doors at the end, what do you do?
Honestly, at this point, I am looking at my new fangled gauntlet, trying to reassure myself, even though that reassurance might be pointless. If I were a religious person, I would be praying. However, I am vehemently not. More so just afraid. But I'm going to push on regardless, as there's not much else to be done.
As you open those doors, and enter into what seems to be a balcony. As you look out, as far as the eye can see, you see nothing but wasteland. High above, see one of those fabled dark suns. You've heard about these, either in your training or in passing. These are the things that the Scarlet King raises above planets to drag them to the dark below.
Oh.
They're usually not this big, though. This is the dark sun of the dark below. So you look over the edge of this balcony. What you thought were sandy dunes off in the distance, you begin to realize are mountain ranges. As you are so far up, you can't even begin to estimate how far the drop would be to the ground. You look around. You begin to hear a voice. I've heard that you're the one who likes to play games, right?
And like I'm just like panically looking around, just completely like who, what, when, where, why? I mean, yes, but
What is your name, boy?
I was told I was supposed to be careful with those things. But I presume I'm not exactly getting out of this scot-free if I don't. So hi, Randy. That'd be the name. Yep, that's the one.
Randy what?
Geez, and you want the last name? Ooh, I realize I'm not exactly in a place of demand, but could I know who you are first before we get that detail, or are we gonna have to? Do I gotta share those details? I guess I don't know.
Let's play a game, Randy. If you guess who I am correctly, I won't ask for your last name. If you fail, you'll tell me your last name.
That's probably not the worst thing ever. Sure, that's a nice little starting stage. Right, so am I allowed to get any, like, do any hint asking, ask any questions or something? Are we playing, like, 20 cues, or what we looking at? What we looking at?
Simply take a guess.
It's just straight up, like, okay. One question, the one question is the guess. Okay, so we're in a big old place. Looks familiar. I'm gonna take a sniff in the air. Do I smell lavender?
No.
Okay. Whew. I visibly like take a sigh of relief, even though like the situation is terrible. Um. Okay, so not that, and then couldn't be the eye unless the eye was like, you know, pulling a prank on me, in which case, well, you got me. Do I recognize this voice at all?
No, you do not.
Not even close. Okay, so nobody we encountered in other place. Gotcha. Trying to think to what I remember, what my character remembers.
Remember that names do hold power.
Yeah, names are definitely powerful. At least I've been told. Would there be anything relevant my character would know? I'm a little out of the loop
You
on
can roll a
things.
history.
Roll history. Gotcha.
You're in the dark below. Which is
Yeah,
on the
that
side
sounds
of the
about right.
Scarlet King. That's rest of it right over your head.
Yeah, that's about accurate to how I feel. Okay, okay, so I'm not supposing you're, like, the Scarlet King. I mean, you, not the whole, like, the whole, like, boss of the boss kind of deal. We ain't stooping that way for, like, little old me, are we?
What is your answer, Randy of Clearwater?
Listen, that was a vacation destination, but the pedantics. Well, I got nothing else to go on, so well, here goes nothing. Are you the Scarlet King?
As a figure formulates right next to you. Correct.
Oh. Hello. Hello.
Do you have any idea why you're here, Randy?
Far as I understand, and I got pulled into a situation of games with what I presume is I mean your eye. I mean not literally the eye that I'm looking somewhat at right now. Not fully out of fear, as I hope you can understand. But you know that situation, and then kind of had somebody say hi, howdy do, trick me with a little thing. Don't know how that person got there, and now I'm here. I'm sure there was an explanation somewhere in there.
You are mostly correct. I am here to discuss your antics with my Archduke.
Oh. Right.
As he begins to walk back towards the door that you entered into here with. Do you follow?
Oh, do I follow? Oh, I mean, having not much of a choice in the matter, I'm just gonna go. I'll tag along.
May I get you anything to drink?
That's rather kind, I suppose. I mean, I'm not trying to overstay my welcome here. I mean, you understand that, I'm not necessarily good. I'm bad with words.
Fear does that to a person, I suppose.
Yeah, that it does. Yep. That's I'm good. I'm good. I'm doing okay.
He takes a seat on the chair near the fire. Your antics over the last year or so, especially with my eye, were of little concern to me.
Oh.
That was until your most recent endeavor against him. See, my lead Archduke is a man of many quirks and personalities, and likes and dislikes, as every creature is.
Yeah.
But as of late, since meeting you, I've seen a concerning pattern begin to appear, especially in his dealing with his duty. He has begun to gamify many things. Everything from hostage exchanges to battles themselves. And whilst I would care very much if it got me the results I wanted, it hasn't been. Upon discussion with some of his subordinates, I have traced the issue back to you. As I understand it, you have won every game against him. Is that correct?
Yeah, still don't know how, but, yep. Mm-hmm.
Well, as a favor, I will let you in on a little secret. The Eye and some of his barons are planning an ambush for you and your friends in the coming days.
Oh. Well.
He plans
And I
to
murmured to
bring
myself, checks off that hunt.
between 12 and 13 barons with him to kill your friends in an act called pre-game demoralization. I tell you this because I do have a request for you during this next game. That you lose. Whatever's
Oh.
offered on the line matters not. The only thing that matters is that you lose. You see, his entire goal has shifted from slaughter and destruction to winning against you, which has become a problem for me. And I am not a man you want to be causing problems for, especially problems high above your pay grade.
You make an excellent point. Internally, like, there is hesitation on the matter on my face, like, that somehow, even in this situation, I'm still, like, attached to the idea of good competition, even in spite of this. Like, visibly, there are mixed expressions.
Now, with that being said, whatever he wishes to put on the line, whether that be your soul, your life, those of your friends, it matters not. Because I will deal with it on the back end. You have my word on that. As a token of good faith, I've had my forges craft you a item as compensation. As he
And
manifests on the table, rapier. As you look at it, blade extends out like light, hardened light. The hilt of the blade has a cross guard and a downwards guard encrusted with rubies, and the handle itself is wrapped in this. Seems to be a red cloth. You can make a history check on this because it looks vaguely familiar. The cloth itself. As you look at it, you've seen it before. It's the same exact material the Emperor of Fallstar once held on his cape.
oh. Is that? It is? Is that? Like, I look up, like, nervously up to the king, like, is that affiliated with, is that his, is, oh, does that have anything to do with, you know?
Yes.
Oh. Is that actually, like, his? Or...
It is.
Oh. And when you say about handle things, are you saying that we'll, like, me and our sort of little entourage will be fine? Or what do you mean by that?
You'll not pay the cost of losing.
Oh. All right. Well, I will certainly keep this in mind. Visibly, as my expression is easy as day to read on this. There is definite, like, active consideration. Like, you don't see a definite yes, but it's, like, definitely, like, leaning likely.
As you take up the blade, and scrawled on the inside of the guard, you see the words Mortis.
Oh.
Hopefully this will be enough compensation for the endeavor.
Let me DM check the detail. Okay. Okay. So, like, I look at the sword, try and put two and two together, let go of the matter, and at that point, I just look up and just nervously pipe up, like, one more thing. Okay, so we're good on that detail, and last bit here. Am I allowed to tell my little squad about this detail, or do I gotta, like, keep it on the down low? Like, what's the situation? Like, I understand
care
I
not
kind of
if
gotta...
you tell your little friends what occurred here, what didn't occur here, so long as the eye loses that will to win against you. You may do whatever you see as fit.
Yeah, and, I mean, I guess I gotta think about, the good of competition and all. if you're really only playing to win, you win once and you kind of lose the taste. If you enjoy the competition, well, then there's no stopping him. So, worth a shot. And so, at that point, like, in my mind, like, my mind and heart actually, like, fully agree to the plan.
Good. Well, that business concluded. Hopefully you will not be hearing from me anytime soon.
In theory. I mean, our guys are kind of against yours, so I just understand that, you know, when you're just a little guy in the face of the cosmos and then some.
You are correct. You will most likely be long dead by then. As the candles in the room flicker from their orange to their red now. And as they do, find yourself back in that bathroom. As you see all the lights have turned green. Are they green now?
Yep, they sure are!
Alright, that's all. We should be good. Thank you for your help.
Tears
No
in his eyes.
problem. And at that point, I am going to meander back over to wherever we are going to sleep.
And as you all head off to your different directions for your different tasks, in between this session and next, I want you all to write down exactly what you're doing during your long rest, because you will have plenty of time to get the long rest and whatever else you want out of the way, so that by next session we can hop straight back in.
Understood.
Yeah, and I will leave it implied that I have informed the party of all of that.
Alright. And that's where we're going to end session.
Ursabon will
What
be
level
the
are you
only one out of
guys?
loop.
15.
Oh god, level up.
Oh!
Oh god, level up!
You're
Oh!
worried about that?
We took a fucking L and we got to level up. What's coming our way? And Randy gets up. Dude, Randy got... Yeah, that is true though. As well, Randy just got a fucking...
Nettie, quick
It
question
stacks,
for you.
by the way, with the crit, Randy.
It does stack.
Oh, it's
God,
true.
wait.
The weapon's
So what is
heat,
it,
bro. What the
13?
fuck?
It,
Oh my
it
God.
was what's left of Medicus' sword, so it makes sense.
Lowers it by 3.
Oh.
Okay,
that's
yeah,
sword.
so yeah, if I
Hey,
wield the weapon,
Randy
I credit a 13
Fall
or
Star?
higher.
The
Isn't
actual
there
Randy
already a Randy
Fall-
Fallstar?
No.
No,
No.
this is the true Randy Fallstar.
Uses it as a claim to the throne.
Just for having
have
the
a
weapon.
sword?
Dude, it's gonna happen. New Fallstarian
can't
Another
believe
bloodline.
it.
Fallstarian sword.
The
idiot.
fire emblem!
The new Fallstarian bloodline right here. Starts with
Oh,
Randy.
jeez.
It does.
Alright.
Put him on the throne, y'all. I wonder if he levels